Pineapple on PC here, and today, another plot review again. So this is already number 7, I guess, and we're going to do the top 3 of the star competition, a random star competition that a couple of friends on the server and I did a week ago. So we'll start with number 3, which was TWW1XLS or something like that. And he basically did a two-door style, and I like it already. I have judged this one before, but just going over the review. Welcome to Naval Town. Time any shaders, any GP Conquest version 1.7. One thing that I like is that he used the green carpet. I don't know for what you would say in English, but we Dutch would call it coast. I do not know what it's in English. You can tell me in the description below, probably. On the comments, sorry. And leaves this little seaweed or something. It's in the little river, little creek. It's more of a creek than a river. Taking water out of it. And yeah, they might just boil it there, make it safe to actually drink. Some crafting supplies. I do not know why there are crafting supplies here, but it kind of blocks the way a bit. It's nice. Some bushes, a lot of wood, because it needs to kind of get the fireplace pretty warm. Oh, this is where they boil the water. And yes, we just got, a little dining area. I like it. Well, he could have used the biome-specific texture for the trapdoors, because that's something that's a little less. And also this is Tudor, which basically means around the 14th century, and because of theocracy and the lack of actually machinery, there was no printing press, and only monks wrote books, so this guy is kind of a peasant, so I wouldn't expect him to actually have a bookshelf full of books. And also, it's pretty moist in England, so this would probably be mossy around. Everyone probably, like this. This is mossy. This is something you should have done actually a lot more. And I don't see any reeds near the water. It would be nice to actually see that. It's also nice to actually have a bed underneath this. I like that part as well. Also this view. This tree, it isn't particularly very good, but I can't find anything bad about it either. Except for these leaves right here. They kind of bug me. Yep. They kind of bug me. But it's your tree, so I'll just place it back. So, let's just continue on with the interior of the house. And also, I like how he thought like candles here would be good. But I basically would have done was put a chandelier, the brewing stand, I think it was, with the metadata. I've got this one. No. So basically, just do this. You see, and then continue the carpet underneath of this, and then do some other stuff. But this already is quite a bit of an improvement, since it adds a bit more atmosphere. But still, why? Seriously, why? Why am I destroying a spot? Maybe I should not go in F1 mode all the time. I'm just gonna leave this one here. And we got an upstairs. I just repaired this carpet here. He's got the bed block for this. Something that I've never really seen before. It's pretty original. It's like this is a wooden chair, but it has cushions on it. It's very well thought of. Only again the biome specific texture with the trapdoors and stuff. And again, theocracy books. And then there's a third floor, which is probably the attic. my favorite part about this floor is that my head's here. Yeah. Why? Why isn't his head in the first place, this plot? Really? Would have been a bit better. And we got a little writing table. Oh, so he writes the books. That is something new. He basically writes books. But he's not a monk. Then how does he know how to read / write, since this was not the time of education? Kinda need to think about everything, but I like the idea. I at least try to put reason into actually having the books there. Also like the general style of the houses quite a bit. Only they could have been a bit more random, and I would have used the stone codon 8, I think it was, texture for this. Just because it makes it look a bit more white here, which is a thing with Tudor. And also this guy has windows, and I don't know why, because his house is pretty small, so he'd have fences. Because glass was expensive as hell. Really. You're not really living in a city, so... Unless there's someone here who actually makes glass. I don't know. Oh, spasm right there. And some random supplies. He's probably making the barrels here, and he's got everything packed up here. What I like is that he's got this curtain of furs. What are you doing here? What are you doing there? And I never really see the furs, but I have used them for something that I will probably make a tutorial on pretty soon. And also about the Western train tutorials, it's gonna be up next week. It had a bit of a huge ass delay, but just focus on the plot again. So really like that. And we go into this. I don't know what this is. This is probably supposed to be a barracks of some sort. I don't even know. I like how he tried to put the chimney in there, like that. But I would have used the iron cobblestone wall for that. Just simply because of actual reasons and stuff. And nice bunk bed. But how is he supposed to get in bed when there's a chair here? Oh yeah, shove away the chair. But you can't in Minecraft, bro. This is Minecraft, you can't shove away your chairs. Also, I like it how everyone, you know, puts the most comfortable chairs right here on the fire. I would have done this with logs or something. But still, nice concept. Nice concept. And then there's another house here for sure. Of a little show. I have done this on Vanilla Creative. Once, you know, it kind of blocks everything off. It's really good. Only this needs a bit more trees around, you know, maybe a tree around here. Because they would have only cut the actual forest here where the houses need to be built. And I don't see where they would get all the logs from, since there's still a tree here and stuff, you know. I mean, trees, you know, wood's pretty sparse, it looks like it, but it's not in England. Wood's pretty abundant in England, so kinda gotta do something about that. But the overall atmosphere is great. The houses they are good. Only I don't like this chimney, really. Because this is brick and this is cobblestone. I know it's Monster's fault for not putting the brick cobblestone walls in there, but please. You should have done this a bit different. Really disappointed in this. So we'll go up to the next plot. That's StDelyn. StDelyn's next plot, and I'll see you in a couple of seconds. So here we are at the number 2, which is StDelyn's plot. I've mentioned the number 2 before. And he's Dutch, but I don't know why you got an eagle up here. America. I think Tudor, don't even know. It looks pretty Tudor though. British flag was impossible. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. Best view with shaders and p-time. slash p time 1350. It's pretty effing specific. When is the time going to? Really? Ticks. Holy damn. Apparently I got my brightness on moody, so let's dig in. I guess this would be the entrance, and I'm going to put my brightness on 30%. So, you know, just walking around. I think there's supposed to be something on here, but I don't know. Maybe it could have gone loose. I like it actually. This is very atmospheric, only you should have put some invisible glass on top of these stairs just to make sure that people don't fuck up actually, you know, like constantly walking through your cobwebs, unless that's actually your purpose. The meaning of the word. And another writer, really creative people today. But my brightness is up 50%, and we've got a nice rack of beer and a lot of books. There's apparently no way up, which is something that you might just wanted to add, like a staircase right here. To split the house a bit. And a lot of supplies up here, which basically got there by something like a crane, I guess. I don't really see the crane. Neither do I actually see the point of the fishnet here. Well, maybe like you catch a bird with this, like the American bird here. Bald eagles and shit. So, another house. The interiors are apparently blocked off, but he still made them. That's pretty annoying. Pretty disappointing, actually. But at least you can enter this house. Oh, this one has a way up. Oh, good job that it only removed the one underneath. To be honest, you know, instead of walking right on top of the ladder like you would now, we just need to jump. It's a bit better for the people walking around, but if you want to keep it like that, then just keep it like that. Bed. There's nothing really special about this. That is basically what makes the interior so bland. There's nothing special. Please. It's realistic, but there's nothing special in here. It's all basically the same. They're all fishermen. They all have the same interiors. And the leaves on top of the houses are something that you wouldn't really see very common in England. It would more likely to be a French thing. Just because of art and shit. And you got birds here flying, you know. Carrier ravens and stuff. Twitter. This is how we tweeted in the medieval time, kids. Yeah. But still, it adds a bit of detail. These leaves. So, getting down here again. You basically export that. And now we're going to go over here. And he used the mossy logs, which are basically a metadata of the acacia wood. And it's also bottom specific, and I like it. I like it really much. This is this ship, especially the sail. It's really good. It's like an English shanty town, it looks like. No way to parkour to here, really. Ah, well, there is. There always is. This is apparently broken and stuff. I do not have a problem with that. And we're walking around here again. This house we actually explored. Again, pretty blunt interior. I'm just gonna show you through it right now. You know, there could have been a bit more interesting interior, and we could have also broken up the houses with a bit of walls to make rooms and stuff. Well, I like the idea of a double door because I don't see that very often. And now we're going to get to the water, and this is where he made it a bit more interesting than most people, because he used mossy logs. Would basically use the jungle wood with the barnacles as well. Again, what we Dutch would call kroost, but I do not know what it is in English. I do not know whether this is supposed to be the same thing or just supposed to be seaweed. Because I have no clue. At least this actually kind of looks like seaweed, but I like it actually. And then it's always about being revolutionary, so he did this. Underwater vegetation. I like it. And you got pufferfish and Nemo. Yay! I found Nemo, bros. I found Nemo. And his father. So again, more underwater vegetation. And I like it, but I don't know why there is sandstone here. Because we all know that sand is caused by sediment and erosion. And I would actually mix it in with, instead of doing sand actually, because not many places there is actually sand a lot. I would actually do a very tiny little bit of sand on the edges, and then mostly gravel and the harsher gravel at the bottom. Since not everything would be turned into sand and soil, you wouldn't have anything on this soil, but still, you can put it in. It would kind of make sense of it. And what I really like about what he did with the nets was this. This is a row of nets. This is something original. I do not see this very often. And also he used the Quitster heads as ducks, and wow, one turned to a skull. One just freaking died right in front of my face. Really? No, nope. You're dead, Quitster. There's nothing I can do about it. You're just dead. You're the only one left, Quitster. Quit duck. You're the only one left. So we basically pretty much went over this plot pretty fast. This was the number 2 StDelyn. Really, really nice plot as well. It was quite hard picking the top 3, but this one ended at number 2. You can actually basically put your own top 3 in the comments below. And of course, you can also see these for yourselves, because we're going to put the IP of this server. It's not my server, to be honest. It's not mine. It's DakrCraft, and the IP is in the description below, so you can check that out. And, you know, /b time reset. And now we're going to go to Manoa's plot. So we're going to search this one for a second. We are at the contest winners plot. This is made by Manoa. And he did something different other than Tudor. He did Jacobean, which is basically phase 1 Renaissance style. And here's a bit of people. Can you build some bigger scale? Would love to see the areas. And he saw this in LD Modern. And this is still work in progress. He said, well, I like it. This is just the number 1 straight off first, because of it's so original that no one else actually did it. Second, the execution of this was amazing. I just have to say, this was good. So we got a little stone path leading into the actual house, and I like it already. This is an unfinished house, so the upstairs in the attic are completely not furnished. But the idea all got us excited, and it definitely won the competition by far. Just because of its originality. Actually, it didn't win by far, because StDelyn was not very far behind. Neither was CWW. It was a rough decision actually choosing the winner, second and the third place. But I like it. You're greeted by some shelves and some stairs. These stairs won't lead anywhere interesting. And here we go. Here we come into a dining room. These chairs could, of course, have things on the side. I would do it with, like, signs. Signs, definitely. Wow. Like here, maybe? No? No sign you don't want to be placed? apparently. So you got windows here. These windows have some pattern in them. I like it. Again, but this could have been a bit more full with paintings and such, because this is very bland. And there could have been a bit more detail in the ceiling. Maybe some lighting from the ceiling, you know, it'd make everything a bit better. Like the storage, and then we come into the kitchen with this very fancy floor, these very fancy furnaces, and these closets. This is what I like, you know, you don't see these anywhere else. And you got this, and you got some tables. I don't know where there's a map on here, but why the hell not? Some knives on a rack, which I don't usually see. I mostly see them around on the wall, and apparently a crane. But instead of using a crane, you could have, of course, done, you know, instead of using a ladder, you could have, of course, done the tripwire hook, you know. And my mouse is, yeah, as you can see, my mouse is not connected anymore. So I'm gonna have to walk around very awkwardly. And there's nothing in this room but a toilet. And I think there was also a bathtub. Yeah, there was also a bathtub. Really awkward walking. Really awkward walking. Hey, there used to be a piano right here. He basically took away much of the interior. Oh yeah, some stuff that you can hang your coat on. Haven't seen that one. So definitely this one won, because just be honest, this is awesome. This has really been an awesome build, just to be honest. Also, this gate, the fence, you see, Jacobean style house built by Manoa, work in progress. It was work in progress, but still. Definitely a great house and a competition winner. So, let me hear your thoughts about the competition in the comments below, and maybe soon enough we'll get another competition, another random style competition ready. You never know, you actually have to watch out on the servers, you know. And maybe I'll see you building on here sometimes, maybe I'll review your plots sometimes, but until then, bye.